Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel 4. It's me, your host, Logic Blade, and we're back at it again after the thrilling conclusion of Act 2. So, a whole lot happened last time, and I'll do my best to try and break it down. So, Muse had gathered all the heads of state, the heroes of the previous games, and some other important characters, all up to the Pantagruel on the border of Liberl, Calvard, and Erebonia, neutral airspace. And she proposed her plan, the Mille Mirage, which is apparently essentially World War Zemuria. She's going to gather the forces of Liberl, Remiferia, her rebel forces, the Calvard Republic, as well as volunteer forces from across the nation, in an attempt to hold back the serpent that swallows the world, Erebonia's Jormungand plan. Of course, with that proposed, there's no way our heroes could accept that. The amount of casualties would be absurd. So, we vowed to find a third path. Unfortunately for us, Ouroboros didn't like that too much, and they pulled out all the stops to make sure that didn't happen, including sending the Crown Prince at us. And I honestly don't think if you send the Crown Prince at us, even though it's a society airship, I think that still counts as, an act of aggression against all the other countries. At this point, World War seems inevitable, but we're gonna try and stop it. And just when it looked like they had us on the ropes, and they're about to destroy the Pantagruel and everyone on it, leaving the heads of state to escape in landing crafts, who else shows up but motherfucking Prince Olivert in a brand new Courageous? Thanks to his help and the help of many other important supporters, we were able to get Erebonia to retreat for the moment. However, Osborne left us with some parting words. X Day would start in 6 days. So, we don't have a lot of time to solve this problem. Between the 7 rivalries, the great curse of the Empire, and the inevitable world war that we'll have on our hands, we need to act quickly in order to stop this disaster. Luckily, we have the heroes of Liberl, the heroes of Crossbell, and the heroes of Erebonia all join forces at last to combat this threat. Can we pull it off? Guess we'll have to find out, shall we? Let's begin. August 27. 5 days until X Day. That is one hell of a main gun. I mean, I know they're just showing off, but that is a nice airship. Aw. I like this music even more than I like the original Courageous music. Oh wow, they even have a bath in here? That's ridiculous. Though it is a new model ship, its command systems compare to that of the previous Courageous. We should be able to prepare a minimal manual, so you should backfill while we're short on staff. Yes, we'll divide the work among the department heads. The previous ship was a 74 Arch class. This time it's 92 Arch. The speed and control are superior as well, so take care while navigating. Understood. It's even more of a shrew than the previous model. Engine and armament control is done via this terminal here. It's come equipped with anti-hacking features provided by Erica and Dr. Russell. So Mom and Grandpa helped too. Got it. Amazing. Everything is state-of-the-art. And it's equipped with the latest computer systems just announced by the Epstein Foundation. Yeah, it's constructed with a cutting-edge hydraulic-enabled hull as well. Not to mention the latest orbital engine design developed by the ZCF. But no matter how many times I hear it, I can't believe it. That all of this groundbreaking technology was developed in secret by all of those nations. Like I've said before, I've been helped by a countless number of people. And one of those people is Gwyn. Oh, I didn't see you there, Gwyn. Gwyn Reinford, former head of the Reinford Group. Discussions began immediately following the Civil War. After the war ended how it did, I received a request from the Prince. This was in case the Crimson Wings had met its doom. I see. I did hear that you and the Prince have been talking to Gwyn. But to think, this was being developed under Valeria Lake in Liberl, the former site of a secret base that the Society developed. That was the site where the Faceless did his research that ultimately led to the Liberl incident. I did hear that its control was transferred to the Zeiss Central Factory afterwards. That's right, and it sounds like my grandpa's doing research there too. Gwyn and Dr. Schmidt aside, to think that Dr. Russell and Queen Alicia cooperated on this. It sounds like Cassius and the Princess didn't know a thing about it. In order to deceive your enemies, you have to deceive your friends. And it sounds like this was funded by Prince Olivert and Gwyn, with the help of His Majesty the Emperor's special fund. Although I hear that my father and Lord Rogner contributed as well. Yes, those two are quite incredible. The Alberea family was not involved to keep the news secret from the Intelligence Division. Yes, neither was the Cayenne family. And so, the third wings were completed, not subject to the government, nor to my Weissland army. Well, we figured they'd be taking the Courageous in. Well, when we figured it would be taken, we figured the government would simply try to impound it. I never imagined they'd try to physically take it themselves, though. Hey, that's not a laughing matter. Yeah, you should thank the goddess you're even alive right now. Even if you did lose your eye. Your Majesty. So there's no chance of recovery for it? Unfortunately not. It seems like it'd be rather difficult. But at least my hands and my ears are safe, so my life as a traveling musician is secure. I have to thank them especially for that. That exchange of yours with George, and the Phantom Thief. I think a big part of that is is that you never gave up, Your Majesty. What is this? I was foolish. Shera, I'm sorry. Sorry. Ein. Goddess, protect my daughter. The hull will collapse in 15 seconds. But let me make one final wager. An anti-gravity, anti-inertia field will be present in the bridge for 24 seconds. Struggle hard. Ah! The goddess! Don't struggle! Brace yourselves, everyone! Ah! The gravity field. It's no good. Don't give up! Ah! I was too late. No. There must be a way. Allow me to ascertain the poor luck of my eternal rival myself. Who would have thought the Phantom Thief would jump in and save you guys after you fell? Using that magic of his, he was able to get you all evacuated. So now we know why they couldn't find any remains. But you and the crew sustained serious injuries. How the hell were you treated? Well, I did get hurt, but fortunately those injuries only left scars. But I wasn't able to support with my arts while the Viscount was holding the barrier in place. I'm so disappointed in myself for that. I'm sorry, Laura. I don't believe I have the right to look you in the eye. Like I said earlier, it's nothing you need to apologize for, Toval. I'm glad you're safe. You and my father. I'm so relieved. Right. What has become of the Viscount is indeed a shock. Even if he's lost his arm, I'm certain he won't waver. All one can do is find his way forward, with his own sword and his own power. Swinging the sword is fundamentally one's own volition. Those were the words said by the Viscount 2 years ago in the Infernal Castle. That's pretty cool. Sounds kinda grim if you ask me. Yes, knowing him, he's achieved an even higher mental state. He may well end up being our toughest challenge of all. That's right. Well, that included, it seems like we need to reassess everything. We have that promise to make with Lloyd and Estelle's teams after all. That we do. We can't lose to them. And it sounds like Rose is safe for now, but... I apologize. My grandmother always misses the most crucial points. That was pretty surprising out of the blue like that. But we need to understand those rivalries better as well. The previous night. After Reen and the others boarded the Courageous II on Prince Olivert's invitation, all of the members decided how they would act for the next 6 days. And some unexpected guests appeared in the conference room as well. It's very nice to meet you. I am Roselia Milstein. I am the leader of the Empire's Hexen clan, and the teacher of Emma and Vita. It's nice to meet you, Prince Olivert, as well as the Liberl and Crossbell teams. It's nice to meet you as well. I heard so much about you from rumors and the legends. You watched over the very first generation of Arnors as they established themselves in the Empire. That was my predecessor. I did know Emperor Hector 800 years ago, and Emperor Dreichels as well. Though traces of them have disappeared, you seem to be quite beyond the norm yourself. I'm honored to hear you say that. I heard about her from Ren, but 800 years old. It's kind of hard to tell just by looking at her. I've heard about you there as well. From Ragnard and Zate, that is. From Ragnard? Actually, yeah, I share that same. From Ragnard, how? Dude is like a reclusive as hell dragon. Well, whatever. What, really? We haven't even seen Zite since then, but... Well, before they disappeared, I had a word with them. I don't know where they've gone now, though. I see. I don't think Cassius knows either. The ancient dragon Ragnard, the holy wolf Zite. They are the sacred beasts set to protect the Septarian. Yes, sent by the goddess, just like the sacred beast of Earth. I am the deputy head of the Gralsritter, Thomas Lysander. I've heard quite a bit about you all, Estelle, Lloyd, and your teams as well. I haven't seen you since I was teaching at the Thor's main school, Prince Olivert. And I never thought our history teacher would end up being a Dominion. I know Kevin myself, so I'm upset that I wasn't able to notice it. I see. You probably heard about us from from Kevin and Reese then. And you probably heard about us from Waji. Yes, they are all active outside of the Empire currently. They are opposing the Society, which is taking its own secret measures to support the Great Twilight. The 1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th Dominions. So including the ones who aren't in the Empire right now, nearly all of them are active. Not to mention the Imperial Intelligence Division is active outside the country as well as the boss of the Red Constellation, Sigmund Orlando, is too. So my uncle's on the move then too. Yes, Arios and Risha are working to contain those threats as we speak. Along with Noel, Chief Sergei, and Dudley too. I see. To be honest, we're in a rather tenuous situation. And among all of that, the Priest Order are working on their own for the Mille Mirage. Even though this isn't the time to dispute among the leadership. Well, 200 years ago, during the vampire incident, the Order of Priests intervened as well. In any case, let us get to the main topic at hand, the 7 rivalries. In 6 days, the Jormungand plan will be put into motion. Our relationship with the Mille Mirage, which seeks to oppose it, remains unclear. And the disturbance within the Septium veins across the Empire has once again elevated this morning. Oh, is that an effect of what happened this morning? It might be connected to the Jaegers moving as well. Yes, as well as the Saint and my father. And not to mention Mother and Sharon. And Belle as well. She seems to be working hand in hand with the Reinford group. The situation has become quite complex, with another very concerning development. At the same time, the Septian veins across the entire continent, not just the Empire, became active. What? Well, the ripples did seem to spread from the Empire in the beginning, but it's like a reflection that a world war is about to start. Yeah, that's the Twilight. And then the rivalries are to be held in the middle of all that. Maybe time to prepare for training then. What do we do? In that case, the answer is simple. Use this ship as you will. It seems that the 7 rivalries is the objective of the Chancellor and the Gnomes. But on the other hand, that might be the only hope to avoid the demise of the world. You mean... That's true. Within the Great Curse, something unseen is leading everything. In that case, it's likely impossible to directly confront the war, but... that's exactly why Dad and Chloe are participating in the Melee Mirage. But... what exactly is the curse in the first place? Huh? In Liberl, we were able to circumvent the Septarian and avoid disaster. By virtue of that, we connected with the karma of people from 1200 years ago. We're the same then. We managed to settle the reappearance of the Septarian that was disconnected from the karma of the people. Yeah. Or else I might not have been taken back at all. But because Lloyd and the others came for me, a great mistake was avoided. The ring that could grant wishes in Liberl, and the tree that could change destiny in Crossbell. Both were a blessing, and both were a curse. But Estelle, Lloyd, and their teams didn't lose heart in sight of all of that. Very well. Then you must do your part in order to unveil the truth. Estelle, Lloyd, and all of you will do what we can as well. This has become a problem of both the underworld and the surface world in the Empire. That's something only you can solve, with all of your strengths combined, going forward. Oh. Something only we can solve. Of course, my duty to start the third way in the Empire is complete, but I can at least become your wings, in place of the Merkaba. And with the increased size of the ship, we can easily transport your 2 Divine Knights and Soldats. Brother, we sincerely appreciate it. Then Thor's Military Academy Class 7 will take you up on that. And we plan to help you out as much as we can, as members of the Wings of Light. We're the same, and all of the branch school students will help as well. If you need any help with navigation, just ask me anytime. Yeah, that would be a big help. Honestly, we're still lacking in crew members. Of course, I'll be helping out as an instructor of the branch school. Me too. Now that I can finally work with all of you, Well, as planned, we'll start acting on our own. Us too. We'll be hitching a ride on the Bobcat too. So you'll be working as the guild and special support section then? Yeah. We've got to cover the Empire, Northumbria, and Jirai as well. We've also gotten some calls from Lemon State. Sherazard, you're heading there too, right? Yeah. But I'll be departing tomorrow, since we're heading in that direction anyway. Sarah, Fee. I'm leaving the Courageous 2 to you guys. Leave it to us. Call us if you need anything. So then, Kyo, Ellie, Kia. Yeah, we'll have to return to Crossbell for now. Don't worry, we'll meet again soon. Let's keep working hard. Let's do our best, Yuna. Right. Well, it sounds like all of those places will be in good hands. You can leave the Merkaba to Rosine for now, guys. It'll be undergoing repairs nearby. Understood, leader. I'll leave it to you then, Rosine. Yes, best of luck with everyone, guys. So now we have started to see the light. So, how about we go fulfill our final roles? Grandmother? Our final roles? Yes. Listen well, Class 7. As I mentioned before, the Septium veins across the Empire have become active. The stage for the rivalries is set, the Spirit Caves. And the Sanctuary of Luna that we have presided over from time immemorial. The Sanctuary of Luna? That's the one near Melsante, right? Yes, the reflective pool that witches for generations have used to cleanse themselves. That place now appears to be tied to the Black Records. That name? Yes, I just learned of this a moment ago. If you wish to learn the final truth of the curse of the Empire, you may do so. We have kept those logs, and we should be able to answer your questions. You will need Class 7 and Celine for the trials ahead. Yes, you'll have to use your human form. Grandmother? Aw, just when I thought we'd get to play as Estelle and Lloyd again. Oh well. So something is happening at the Sanctuary of Luna. In a trial for Class 7, like in the old schoolhouse 2 years ago. That was where you all became first acquainted with Valimar. Yeah, he appeared at the very end. That was a type of spirit cave itself. I don't know what Grandmother is after, but it appears we'll have to go. Why in the world do I have to go? I'm not a part of Class 7. Don't give up, Celine. Your human form, like you were in the Black Workshop. Well, I am interested in your human form, Celine. That reflecting pool that shows the truth is a timely thing indeed. We'll use it as a warm-up for the Courageous too. Let us head to Gallo Lake. Let's land away from Melsante and the lake. We'll activate camouflage mode and the underwater soundproof mode. Understood. Leave it to me. We'll get off from there and patrol by boat. Hopefully Estelle and Lloyd's team have some information for us. And if you discover anything at the Spirit Cave, let us know. We'll be looking forward to some good news, but be very careful. Yes, you guys as well. Thanks for all the help. Class 7 members, let's get prepared. The ship is still understaffed, so we should help out where we can. Understood. Branch school students are here too. This is a stupidly big ship. Yeah, it might be good to explore the ship once to get our bearings. Act 3. The Hour of Lions. Whereabouts of Light. The Courageous 2. I can really feel the state-of-the-art technology. While I get prepared for our mission, I better check out the ship. And it might be good to talk to the people on the ship as well. You can access each floor via the elevator. Once you visit each floor, you'll be able to transport there using the fast travel menu. And we got like a bajillion character notes. Anyway, just like the old Courageous, we have a terminal in the bridge here. We currently don't have any quests, so we'll have to leave that be for the moment. But let's talk to the royal family and Shara. Brother, Sherazard, I'm so happy you two are okay. And I'm really happy to see the two of you together. Thanks, Alphen. We've really caused you trouble. I'm so sorry for cutting off contact. Ordinarily, I would have told you about your brother before anything else. Oh no! Brother couldn't move for a while in his state after all. I really must thank you for your efforts in returning and restoring my brother. Princess, you don't have to mention it. Oh, Shara feeding me with warm porridge. What lovely memories we made. Of course, when I asked for mouth-to-mouth feeding, she pinched me pretty hard. Oh, wow! Wait, Olivier, what the hell are you saying all of a sudden? Those two are closer than I thought. Oh. Hello, Reen. You must be exploring the ship then. Allow me to introduce Yes, it truly is an incredible ship. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Reen Schwarzer. It's very nice to meet you, Sherazard. I've heard a lot about you. It's nice to meet you too. It was pretty hard for you though, wasn't it? No, I suppose it'll be even harder starting now. Yes, but as a member of the Empire, this isn't a path I can avoid. Like Estelle and Agate, I'll be counting on you. Yes, you can leave it to me. My resolve has long since been set. As the Silver Streak, I can't lose to the Purple Lightning. Oh. That reminds me. Sounds like you've been aware of her since a long time ago. Yeah, I suppose. She got to A rank so young, even though we're the same age. She's really top class for her age. And Cassius can rely on her too. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. Oh, but you're both so lovely. I can't help but look up to you. She's my former instructor, but I do feel close to her. I hit it off with her immediately after entering the Empire. We might love to drink, sure, but we're sort of similar, I guess, too. What? Your tastes couldn't be any further apart. Oh yeah, she's into older men, right? I've heard she's been changing lately, though. And I'm not really saying that you're my type at all, you know. Scheherazad's so wonderful, but she can be so cute too. In that case, I'll pitch in as the little sister in this situation. Well, I guess I'll leave that to you then. But it really seems that Cedric has lost his way. I don't know that he'll ever return to how he was. Princess. No, I don't believe that. I'm happy that my brother is alive, but that happiness is a weakness. I'm working to end this world and create a new order. Weakness is my enemy. The fact that he even said those words is proof that he's pushing himself too far. Of course it's true that he admires Chancellor Osborne, but I don't believe his resolve is as hardened as those of the Ironblood children, or as the Awakeners of the Divine Knights. I feel the same way. What a foolish child, though. All we can do now is wait for our next chance, without giving up hope. I was hoping the prince and I would be able to greet him personally, but... Oh, Scheherazade, you want to meet my family that badly, do you? Ah, then you can meet Mother too, and Father when he recovers. Hey, wait, why are you going along with this? Oh, that's adorable. What's that? I'm not surprised you noticed. This here's our trump card, which allows us to extend the range of the Arcus II to long distances. It is a relic from ancient times called the Echoing Seashell. This debaucherous prince has been carrying it with him for the longest time. I see. So this is it then. 10 years ago, a certain bracer found it in some ruins. Beyond its long-distance abilities, it can also establish communications, no matter what kind of situation we end up in. Kind of like a cheat. By making use of the repeaters that Toval set up across the country, and a special application from the Foundation, it's the basis for the Round of 7. I see. That's incredible. But the fact that you have it set up here on the console of the bridge... It allows us to communicate with everyone involved in the Wings of Light. It's an unbelievable function for those of us operating it. I thought as much. But I thought the Church had rules concerning artifacts from ancient times that were found to be active. Well, I did end up asking a Growlsritter about that. As long as we keep within certain rules, we'll be allowed to hold on to it. Oh, brother. Seriously, he's the embodiment of being tricky and skilled. Unfortunately, most of this talk with the branch school students is not translated. That's something I'll have to look forward to when they finally put it in English. If they'd put it in English. Well, I'm holding out hope. So... in any case, let's keep exploring this ship. It is massive. Oh, Instructor Reen. You checking out the ship? It's been a long time since I've seen you. 2 years ago now? Yeah, ever since I saw you from time to time in connection with the main school's board of directors. Sounds like the situation at the 7th Armored Division got pretty difficult. I'm glad to see you're okay. Yes, and I thank the goddess for that. But I ended up joining the newly formed division of the Debaucherous Prince. The disbandment of our division ended up being a benefit. Thanks to that, I ended up being able to join forces with the newly formed Courageous 2. Yeah, I can't think of a better situation than that. But what's going on with Father right now? I intend to make contact with Father and Mother in the East soon. I would also like to make contact with Uncle and Colonel Neidhart. I see. Well, like with General Craig, they seem to be ashamed lately. I've heard the stories, but none of this changes the fact that they too are men of the Empire. And if Jormungand starts moving, the rearguard will be thrust into battle as well. In that case, they may become the greatest enemies of the Mille Mirage. To think of those strong generals joining the fight like this? But it seems like ultimately, General Aurelia and Cassius will have the upper hand. It may already be impossible to find a legal way to stop them. But in regards to the underworld, I promise you we'll find a way to break through. So I humbly ask that you hold out your best on the surface. Instructor? I've been planning to all along. And while this may be late, I have to thank you for looking out for my brother. It'll be difficult from here on out, but I ask that you continue your guidance from here until he truly becomes an adult. Brother? I think he's plenty enough of an adult as it is. But I understand. I'll continue to take responsibility for him as his homeroom teacher. Very well. I really feel like running away from this. Alright. This floor has the conference room and all of the training facilities. About the third floor, conference and training facilities. The third floor is equipped with a conference room, a training hall, a lounge with sports activities, and a restroom. You cannot use it yet, but the training hall can be used for all sorts of combat situations. The bathroom has a bath, which can be visited for special events, as well as a shower that restores health, EP, and CP. Good to see the tennis club is back at it again. Let's see. Let's check out the conference room here, which is way spiffier than the one in the Courageous One. Oh, hello, Reen. Yo, what's up? Nothing much. I heard you're taking over some parts of the ship then, Major. Yes, as it is a new model, there's still plenty of things I don't understand here. We're going through the manual now so we can pick it up piece by piece. I see. You're doing good work then. Actually, as another branch instructor, I'd like to take some responsibilities myself. Hey now, don't forget you have Rose's request at the Gala Lake. Just leave this to us and get yourself prepared. Aw, I wish I could come along too. But it has to be Class 7, right? It's a bit frustrating. Sorry, but we'll definitely overcome whatever trial is waiting for us there. So, you intend to head to the surface and reunite with the main school that's on the Derflinger soon, right, Major? Yes, I'll be supporting them for the time being. Let us continue to join forces with the branch school in mind as well. Right. We'll be counting on you. Let's go outwit that principal of ours. That reminds me, Schwarzer, about Claire. Yeah, she was broadcasting next to the Chancellor while we were on the Pantagruel. She's probably fulfilling important duties throughout the Empire, but... Yes. But with the starting of Jormungand, that may become the final mission for the Railway Military Police. And the role of the Ironblood children will begin to take effect in the underworld as well. Right. Losing Orion was clearly a big deal for them. I may not have the right to say this, but please, take care of Claire. At this rate, she's gonna crush herself under this burden. Understood. I don't know what I can do, but... she's an important person for me, so I'll do whatever I can. That's plenty. Thank you, Schwarzer. This is the shower room. This might be translated. I might actually have to scroll down and find out. Because, you know, why couldn't they do this in order? There we go, I found it. This is the men's bath. The previous ship only had a shower, but this one's much bigger. It might be good to calm my spirit before we enter this trial. We have permission from the prince, so maybe I should enjoy it for now. Wow, they even have a locker room, despite the fact that it's separate for men and women. Alright then. Oh, Reen? Elliot, Machias. Guess you had the same idea I did then. Yes, we understand the basic layout of the ship now, so we figured we'd stop by. This bath is supposed to be pretty big. How about we head on in? Of course, let's go then. Oh wow, this is incredible. To think they have an actual bath on the ship. The bath itself isn't too luxurious, but still, this feels luxurious to the max. Didn't Dr. Schmidt design it? Along with Dr. Russell, one of the other 3 disciples of Dr. Epstein. He's close to Prince Olivert. It may have been his suggestion. That's Tita's grandpa, right? Somehow it feels like it must have been his idea then. Oh, somebody's here already. Oh, hey guys. Gaius, Crow, and Eustace. Wow, somehow the gang's all here at once. There must be some kind of blessing at work here. Well, I'm sure we can all fit inside. Let's go already. The blue sky, extending to infinity. I feel like we've traveled to a distant land. Yeah. It's kind of weird to all be in the bath together at a place like this. What the hell are you saying all of a sudden? We finally got on board the greatest high-tech ship in the Empire. We should be taking advantage of this. It's time for some erotic talk. Dirty jokes, fetishes, lay 'em on me. Why the hell would we do that? How foolish. Why would I go along with that? Crow, you're not a student anymore, you know? Well, you didn't graduate, did you, Crow? You'll have to repeat a year. Okay, that doesn't matter. In that case, everyone take off your towels. I'm sure Gaius is number 1, but I bet Elliot will be a surprise upset. What the hell are you talking about? Crow, that's extremely vulgar. What if some girl next room heard this? Indeed, this certainly wouldn't be our finest moment. Yes, I'm looking forward to a quietly fresh-drawn bath if this is the view, though. Anyway, you also want to enter the bath a second time. I know, right? Crazy. Taking a bath after having another bath? Why would you do that? Aw. And for your troubles, you get everyone's bathing outfits. So in case you want to see everyone running around in a towel, you've got a brilliant opportunity for it. Of course, I won't be using it because that's silly. Why would we fight in towels? That's stupid. Okay, well, I guess Ash is fighting in a towel. Oh, Elliot doesn't even get one. Apparently I have to put the people in my party for me to take advantage of it. That makes sense. So I'll do the rest of that off screen, I guess. I mean, I'm not even going to use their towels anyway, but whatever. It's there. Anyway, there's more people we need to talk to in the training hall here. It's Duvalie and Laura. This is also giant. Duvalie and Laura. Don't tell me you two are already sparring. Oh no, it's not that. We just came here to train and we both ran into each other. You have an actual trial awaiting you. You'd be foolish to waste your stamina now. Sorry I asked. But we really are fortunate to have a training facility like this on board the ship. Yes, I suppose you could say that. The previous Courageous had a training facility, but nothing as large as this. Well, in that case, we might want to take this opportunity to train before we get started. We could use some of the Stalwart or exclusive doll weapons. Shall I prepare the Vanguard F2 Sleipnir units? Those were the ones we fought in Hamel and the Sea Fortress of the Stahlritter. Can they be operated this far away from the Society? Yes, they're specifically adjusted units for our use. Sleipnir, come here! They are quite impressive up close. Yeah, fighting something like this will be really good training. Well, I have one more Sleipnir I can lend out for training as well. I'll prepare it here while you guys are undergoing the trials. I'll leave it in the spare hangar, so you can use it even if I'm not around. Thanks a lot. Thanks from me as well. And that's just, you know, we can play Duvalie and Vantage Masters. Not that we will, but we can. This level has the outer deck of the ship and the liaison area, along with all sorts of shops, the cafeteria, and the reference room. About the second floor shops. Second floor has access to both the front and rear decks, along with all sorts of shops. You can read various books continuing from what were those aboard the Merkaba in the library. The black records are included. Oh, they even put 9-ball in here. Interesting. Oh, there's like a billion people to talk to, but let's start with Sarah and Tobal. What do you think about the Courageous 2, Reen? Well, the last one was impressive, but I feel like this one's sort of the ultimate in terms of cutting edge. I heard that the armaments are stronger than what they used on the previous ship, too. Yeah, but the Prince was a bit uneasy about that. Practically speaking, we're going to be running into some tough battles at this point. There will come a time for sure when we need more power than simple deterrence. Yes, His Highness came to that conclusion as well, and decided to load us up with the latest weapons. Sounds like he had to push that Director Schmidt Sounds like he had to push that through Dr. Schmidt, who was partly responsible for its development. I can't imagine that. Not to mention Doctors Russell and Erica in Liberl were involved as well. And the engineers of the Epstein Foundation worked on this in absolute secrecy as well. That's right, all the surface world technology, with the exception of the Verne Company in Calvard, is all applied here. So this ship is really an unbelievable brute. Make sure to make good use of her. We'll do that, along with the Prince and all the students. Once you disembark, you're planning to meet up with the Stealth team, right? No, I'm leaving that to Scheherazade. I have something that's been concerning me, that I'll be working on my own. I'm sure you all will have your hands full with the rivalries, but please, try to take care of the incident with the Viscount as well. You can leave that to me. Times like this, you're dependable as ever, Toval. Including making contact with the Secretary General. We'll be leaving that to you then. I've been telling you, I haven't made contact with Ein yet. That's right. Toval knows the Secretary General of the Gralsritter personally. Oh, they got Fritz and Ada on here too. Ash, Sydney, and... Fritz and Ada, I didn't know you two were on the Courageous. Yes, along with Major Michael, but we intend to disembark shortly. I never thought we would encounter Prince Cedric so soon. Yes, but we were already prepared for that. In fact, it was a good opportunity. I see. So, what happened on the Derflinger after all that? Alright, you escaped from the RMP, right? Yeah, it seems the Special Guard doesn't have as much free time anymore. And thanks to Major Michael, we totally outflanked the Railway Military Police. So to some extent, we're free to act as we will. Let's cooperate going forward from now on. For the purposes of group communication, here are our Arcus numbers. Of course! But in this situation, it might be better to get in touch personally. Personal communication? Did you need to discuss something in particular? No, basically I think Sydney here just wants to hear the sound of your voice. I see. Well, in that case, I refuse. Oh man, I didn't even do anything yet. Isn't it a little early to reject me? You're in denial, aren't you, Sydney? Oh my god. I'm just so excited to have all this firepower. It's great. Good times. Looks like Jingo's running the weapon shop here. And looks like they're selling armor as well. Well, weapons and armor. Although I won't have enough money for everyone. I'd like to at least make it a little bit more manageable. Especially for uses who I haven't bought a weapon for yet. I just haven't bought anything for Fee yet either. Or Sarah for that matter. Okay. Yeah, that is a lot of money I'm running out of. And of course, Yuna's getting the Strega Zeds. I wish I had another Evergreen to... Oh, I do have another Evergreen to give her. Just wish I had something that offered more than 10% evasion here. Well, that's nice. I don't know if I can get that, though. It's also nice. Well, whatever. Let's talk to Becky, Rex, and Machias here. Oh, there he is! Hey, it's Reen! Long time no see, Becky. Becky. Finally, after a long wait, Becky's Store Courageous branch is now open. So I'll be counting on you again, Reen. You too, Becky. That reminds me of how Becky was on board the Courageous during the Civil War. Yeah, and she was always competing with Hugo nearby. And Hugo's still following the same path himself. But acting the way he does is certain to lead to his death one day. It's important to weigh empathy as much as revenue and P&L in order to taste true success. You're the same as ever, aren't you, Becky? And I'm planning to hang out on the ship here for a while. I'll try to help you guys out and gather some information for myself. And don't worry, I have a whole bunch more Gravure picks ready for you. Hey, it's not like I'm doing it for those, but... we'll keep relying on you. Come on, those picks are hardly Gravure at all. How's it going, Pats fan? Good morning. I'm just exploring the ship. This is a nice ship. Okay, go to the other side now. Alright, so Margarita's here, we can give her stuff, but let's talk to Gaius' girlfriend. And also Fee. Oh, Reen! Hey there, Reen. Linde, Vivi, glad to see you two are doing okay. Medical intern Linde. That's our line. I'm just glad you got out without getting hurt. Reporter Vivi. Oh, Reen, you're even more of a lady killer now, aren't you? So, what's going on with your love life? Did you finally pick someone? Oh, Vivi. Don't worry about her, Reen. It's kind of comforting to see you two acting the same as ever. Yeah, that's true. But it sounds like you two have had your own share of burdens. If I were a better commander, perhaps there was more we could have done for you. Gaius, don't say that. It's because the Merkaba distracted the enemy that our strategy was a success. And we were waiting for the right time to make our appearance ourselves. Well, you certainly did make quite the dynamic entry. So you'll be staying on our ship as part of the medical staff, Linde? And what about you, Vivi? Well, of course, I'm gonna be the cameraman aboard the Courageous too. I'm leaving the coverage on the surface to Rex. So, I'll be counting on both of you guys. Wait, that's not right at all. I'll be counting on you guys. Oh, okay. Sounds like it's gonna be rather lively around here. Nope. I'm going the wrong way. I want to go over to the terminal room. Oh, hello, Reen. Whoa, there you are. Reen? What's the matter? Museum Curator Dorothy. I had heard, but that silver hair and that jet black outfit. Do you want to drown me in my own blood? That cool look of yours should be totally against the rules. I'm sure you wouldn't mind if I wrote a new radio drama starring you, right? Oh, Dorothy and Monk are the same as ever. Yeah, you two really wear your hearts on your sleeves, don't you? Well, I feel I may have acted a bit rashly, but... I'm sorry, Reen. I might have gone a bit overboard, too. I know it's so exciting to meet after such a long time, isn't it? So, you'll be in charge of the terminal room, Monk? Yeah, I'm quite busy dealing with Trista Broadcast. You guys are all working so hard, so I have no choice but to help you out. Dorothy and I have completed our preparations of the terminals, too. From now on, I'm an extended leave from the museum. I'll just be in the library next door, so just call out if you need anything. Oh, and we'll be taking over the various data you've been receiving, too. I'll be taking combat data, Vivi will take personnel data, and I'll be taking reference data. Alright then, I'll be counting on all of you for your support. So, we can't, like, talk to them directly to do it, but... Since I haven't done this in a while. I got the battle note up to 50%. Alright. Emma has a blue star. Tell me what the blue star is, guys. Come on. Don't make me scroll all the way down to figure it out. Okay. Ah, of course. By the way, it looks like we can play Popto on the terminal here. I've been helping setting up the terminals a little. Oh, is that so? So you've been playing Popto too then, Emma? Yes, actually. You already have an account, right, Reen? If you have the time, feel free to add me and we can play. Yeah, I'll do that. You can now challenge Emma at Popto. I've got more things to do off screen. Alright. Now then, to the bow. Patrick, I'm really glad you're okay. I'm sure Brother is thrilled as well. I'm the one who's glad to see you're unharmed, Elise. Instructor Makarov from the main school did let me know before, so I was relieved. And now the branch school students are here as well. Yeah. Now we can see how they pulled it all off. So, about the fact that my location was unknown, what did you think about that? Oh, Brother. Schwarzer? How's it going? You're preparing to disembark soon too, aren't you, Patrick? Yes, I've been preparing to disembark since yesterday. Well, it would have been great if you were able to stay on board, but... I agree. Schwarzer, what's wrong? You seem strangely calm about seeing me with Elise. Really? I didn't notice. This is so weird. But in this case... Schwarzer, allow me to say this. I don't know how much of a challenge the rivalry will be, but... if you decide to leave Elise and disappear, I, Patrick Higharms, won't forgive you. Patrick? Sorry, I might have given up somewhere myself. Well, now that you mention it, I actually can't condone you two being close together since you're so close in age. How about I show you around the ship a bit, Patrick? That was a quick change. Oh, you two are closer than ever. Oh dear. What a syscon. The fact that he's so distracted not to be a syscon is actually pretty funny too. Anyway, let's head to the first floor. The ship's hold and the orbital workshop are on this floor. I'm sure I'll be making frequent use of this. First floor, workshop and hold. The first floor has a large capacity hold as well as an orbital workshop. You can upgrade your battle ornaments, customize your bikes, and upgrade your EX orbs here. Now let's talk to Elisa, Ferris, and Gwen. Hey, Reen. Looks like you're looking around the ship. Yeah, we need to get prepared before the trial in the Sanctuary of Luna. Gwen, it's good to see you again. I'm glad you're with us on the Courageous too. So you must have been working with Patrick then, Ferris? Yes, I was able to help just a bit though. In a way, I'm here as a sponsor for the various parties. Although finding a way to divert Smith's unreasonable demands is proving to be tiring. I see. But really, I'm glad you two are alright. And in a way, we're at least able to see that Mother and Sharon are doing fine as well. Elisa. Seriously, that stupid daughter of mine. And Schmidt too, of course. What the hell is Franz doing? He's changed so much. Oh, I'm sorry, Elisa. No. Grandfather, I need to face it. He may seem like a different person, but I'm ready to face him as my father. I see. You've grown strong, Elisa. It's true that you've really changed a lot with Class 7. Oh. Oh no, Ferris. Don't you mean you've grown a lot with Irene? Oh, you might be right. Oh my. Ferris, what is this? I don't know their situation, but I think we might be making it worse. Probably for Elisa, mostly. Hey there, Gwyn, Ferris. Would you mind with the stop making the stupid assumptions? Yes. Well, that aside, you'll be on the ship for a while, right, Gwyn? How about you, Ferris? I plan to return to Ordis and meet with my brother. As we enter the final stages, we need to once again confront Governor Regnitz. I really wish we could have your help with that too. Sorry, I really wish we could help with that too. Oh no, you guys have your own roles to fill that you can't run away from as well. Supporting Reen in Class 7 should be more than enough for you. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Ferris. Let's keep doing our best. Let's be strong, as former members of the Thor's lacrosse team. Of course. They really are close. Yes, Elisa has some great friends. So, what's really going on with you and Elisa, Reen? Well, grandfather? Oh, hey, Reen. Elliot. And Mint and Kenneth as well. Engineer Mint. Hey, Reen. So glad to see you're looking good. But of course, I knew you'd be okay. It is you, after all. Kenneth Lakelord. I'd expect nothing less from Reen, after all. Have you been fishing recently, though? I've gotten some good info about great spots all over. I'd love to hear about them. But I heard you were helping out at the branch school, Mint. And you'll be helping out around the Courageous too, Kenneth? Yes, well, as we go around the Empire, I'll be searching for information about fishing spots. In the process of doing so, I'll feed you whatever information I come across. I see. That does sound like you, Kenneth. It's amazing how many different kinds of people we have from Thor's. Yeah, not to mention our amazing genius young musician over here. I don't know about the genius part, but sounds like you were lending a hand as an engineer in Liberl then, Mint? Oh, so you were the one who helped the Courageous 2 get going. I was just there for the finishing touches. And Dr. Russell of the Three Disciples really is the type to lose sight of everything when he's concentrating on his research. He didn't really care about the small mistakes, so I was able to work under him when I was working under Dr. Schmidt. I think you're about the only person in the world who'd call it easy to work under Dr. Schmidt. Mint is truly something spectacular, you know? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna ship Elliot and Mint. They're shipped now. Anyway, we can make, new battle ornaments, so... Even though, god damn, these eat through my U materials. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really bust my hump to get some U materials, that's for sure. And she has another Master Quartz for sale, the Oberon, and it's already level 8. God damn. Yeah, I'll be taking that. Also has a few new bike colorings and stuff. We might as well pick all these up. God, I am running out of cash fast, though. Alrighty then. Well, that's all of the required events. As you can see, we also have the Orbital Workshop here. And it looks like Tita will be manning that, because of course she is. So yeah, we can customize our stuff here as well. In any case, time to set up my party. Oh my god, look at how many people they give you, like seriously. How they expect you to balance this out? It's crazy. Anyway. I don't know if Celine's mandatory or not, but she'll probably be coming along in one of the reserve slots. I'll bring Elisa and Muse as well, because I want to take advantage of their orders. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, we're running all girls, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. It's just how it goes. The girls have always been the strongest party members in the Cold Steel games. Especially how I have them set up, it's no different now. This message is for all decks. We will soon be approaching the location of the Sanctuary of Luna. We will be touching down at Gala Lake in 30 minutes, so make your final preparations by then. I just finished seeing the whole ship, so that's pretty good timing. Let's double check our equipment, and then head to the bridge. Well, I just want to make absolutely sure I didn't miss anything. Let's give our gifts away while we have them, if I can. This one's for Altina. And, give her some more arts and arts defense, so not a bad trade. This is for Laura. More strength and defense for her. Sarah. Oh, this is for Toa. Not that I'm doing any of her events, but proved Reen's strength and arts, so it can't be all bad. Usus, Gaius, Dubly. Something for Randy. Maybe I can just give these to people without them being in my party. I mean, Randy has an accessory for us. No, something for Patrick of all people. That's curious. He gives us an accessory too. Oh, excellent. I don't have to sort my party around like a goddamn shuffle bullshit. That's great. I can just give them stuff. None of the gift conversations are translated, which kind of sucks, but... I mean, they buff our party members, so why wouldn't we go ahead and get them? And of course, all these passive effects are making Reen even better in combat. I really should invest in, like, armor and stuff, but I just don't have enough money to equip all of these characters. It's kind of ridiculous how many characters they give you. Well, whatever. Apparently I want to talk to Freddy on the 3rd floor here. Because he's running a bar, apparently. Anyway, I don't know why we had to talk to Freddy, but apparently we did. So we can trade for some ingredients for him here. He also has bait for sale. We'll buy a couple of those. And of course we can also trade fish for stuff if need be. Of course, I haven't been keeping up on my fish catching, so I'm not doing too great there, but if I ever need some of these stat-up items, I can always go ham with those. It's nice to see Crow and Stark talking to each other. They're both from Jirai, after all. Apparently Crow's saying that he had style when he was C, and that being Azure Siegfried was an embarrassment. And I need an excuse to level up some of my other master ports that don't really have the opportunity to get leveled up. So, Alright, now this is fine. Although, this is a pretty pathetic Orphan setup. Shows what happens when you don't use someone all that often. Seriously, Selene's courses are way better than what I got going on right now. Do I not have, like, EP ups or whatever? It's fine. We're fine. Let's just get on with it. Yo, Reen, got a chance to look around the ship? Yeah, I managed to see all the important points, I think. But then again, the ship is truly impressive. I'm happy to hear that. But of course, the baths are the part I like the best. When we have a chance, let us begin our completely honest relationship there. Of course, gladly. Now then, as you heard in my announcement, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. Reen, you need to be in top shape for what's to come. Right, understood. I've seen the ship, and I've talked to everyone. Am I ready to wait on the bridge? Woohoo. Yeah, we're just plopping right in the middle of the lake. Even though there's a cryptid in there. That will be fine. The Sanctuary of Luna. We were here just a few days ago. That's right, but there's a clear difference this time. Yeah. This must be due to the activation of the spirit veins that Rose mentioned. Yeah, it looks like it. Think I can finally sense the spiritual energy for myself then. But the spirit cave still appears to be pinned down. Yes, for generations the witches have maintained control over only this spirit cave. I've heard that my mother had come many times to cleanse herself as well. Oh right, I heard about that. Your mom passed away when you were little, right? I heard she was a truly superior witch. But it was before I was born, so I can only tell you what I was told. I was really little, so I don't remember much at all. But I have heard about the spirit cave from Grandmother. Beyond the altar lies the sacred ground, with the reflecting pool that shows all. That sounds about right. So then, unlike the one underneath the altar at Erebonia Island. Something lies underneath the altar in this one. Yes, and I believe Grandmother has already opened the way for us. Let's go, everyone. Right, but just wait a minute. Heed my call, Valimar! Oh. What's this? Just a backup plan? No, do you mean... We've brought every member of Class VII this way. That's right. We don't know what will happen, so there's value in having him on standby anyway. I did mention this to Prince and Mint after all. I see. So now we're all here. Yeah. Well, let's get going then. Right, to the altar first. Celine, you need to be in your human form, don't you? Not yet! Don't listen to what Rose tells you! Or sorry, didn't you listen to what Rose said? Aw. She really hates being in her human form. But I organized my party already. Why would you do this to me? Whatever. It's fine. Obviously. Anyway. Good an excuse as any to make a save. And let's, march on through. Oh my god, why is Yuna in the back? Get over there. Really, it should be more like this. Whatever. Alrighty then. Oh! Something showed up. That's the same crest we saw at the old schoolhouse, and when we entered the spirit caves during the Civil War. And it's the symbol that appeared on Milliam in my brother's eyes. Yeah, on Major Clare, Major Lecter, and Chancellor Osborne as well. It must be related to the gnomes and the Great Power. So, for being accurate, it's connected to the witches as well then. Yes, both groups used this crest until they parted 900 years ago, it seems. Grandmother said it wasn't handed down through the generations of witches. But the truth is supposed to be projected in there. That's right. Continue on like this. Grandmother? You're as cryptic as ever, old woman. There isn't much time. I have my hands full with preparations as well. Hurry inside, Celine. Prepare yourself. Alright then, let's go. Sounds good. Hey, don't just skip over that last part. Enter the gate. Now this is a dungeon. Man. The Sanctuary of Luna. Look at this. The Sanctuary of Luna's interior. No, its true form. Yes, it's a spiritual place that exists within subspace. Kinda different from the spirit caves in the Civil War. Yeah, it reminds me more of the Reverie Corridor, or the Dark Dragon's Nest. What is this? ho! I think we saw some magic at work there. Not bad, little kitty. Who are you calling little kitty, you pudding head? But I didn't change on my own. It just happened. This is the Sanctuary of Luna, a holy ground that reflects all truths. Rose? She grew some baps. Grandmother, that form. What? Wait, that's her? So this was your former form, Roselia. Yeah, we've seen it a few times, but she's staying in that form from the beginning this time. Yes. With the activation of the sacred ground, I too have returned to my original form. And the true form. Huh? The true form? At the end lies the reflecting pool, where witches have purified themselves throughout the ages. It is a ritual place connected to the royal family's black records that reflects the history of the Empire's underworld. Now that we have entered the final stages of the Twilight, we should be able to see it all. But to activate it fully, we need a great trial. One of those, huh? Same reasoning behind the Infernal Castle, or the Spirit Caves. Preparation steps necessary to start an important ritual. They do appear to be similar. It seems you finally come to realize it. Sister? Why are you here? You just left yesterday. Well, the reason I left yesterday was to help the old lady here. Now then, I shall be the opening act of the trial. I've called forth some surprise guests as well, so please enjoy. Surprise guests, huh? It couldn't be. Well, that is beyond what I had planned for, but I shall allow her to fulfill her duty any way she sees fit. Now then, make it to the end without dying. Thanks for those kind words, Roselia. This seems like it'll be a difficult challenge. But we're Class 7. There's no way we will fall here. Yes, exactly. Now, let us fulfill our duty. I shall do so as a member of the 4 great houses of the Empire, who carry the history of the Empire's underworld. And to find the true road I should walk, after being saved by Millium. Oh. Right, let's join our strength, and seize the truth. Old and new Class 7, we will now begin our capture of the Sanctuary of Luna. Emma, Celine, Eustace, I'm counting on all of you. Right. Oh, fine. At this point, I'm helping out of desperation. Damn it, I've done that twice now. Okay, so Eustace is required, so... And... well, Lisa didn't get to go out because of the whole... Class 7 mostly stayed behind for the, for that last act there. What's Eustace doing in the front? He's not a frontliner. we'll have to save up our U materials for more of these later. This looks like a fairly expansive area, so might as well get started. These boys came to the wrong neighborhood.
手強いわね。行くわよ。しかもこの障壁って水の力の魔法障壁。解除できる仕掛けがありそうね。
試練はまだ始まったばかり。まずは探してみるとしよう。はっ。
Couch tanking is just so much fun.